10 and ain't a soul that's gonna take from me. I done life be fairy tale, they be make believe. If I tell her I'll be right back, yeah, she gon' wait for me. I love model every name from A to Z. Yeah, these got me. How the these mad at me cause I got rich? They mad at me cause these went broken, they need fix. They ain't give me nothing, I ain't giving no grown man. These handshakes getting weirder and weirder. Look at every man eye to eye, I don't fear them. These little act worse than me. I ain't buy my other the purse in a minute. I ain't take a pretty to Turks in a minute. I ain't put no in a minute. I ain't been on earth in a minute. I always talk to God, but I ain't been to church in a minute. Crosses on my pants, I'm a Christian for real. Vixens for real. At the end of it, I stand on business for real. Throw it like money over for real. I know how I feel to be the street stuff. Fame roll, kinda small, gotta beef it up. It's forever with us, we don't got it. I put it on your head, look, keep it up. Yeah. 30,000 ones, 30 on me. Go around and make it. Keep on acting like you have emotion.
What advice?
Just in a way, ain't never too far from this. I'm just a flight away. I seen trip and fall, I tie up they shoelaces. Young fly lip, got rich out suitcases. Ain't slept since. It seems like 5 days since. Every time I hold up my wrist, it's a new face. I shouldn't got a whip for her. She came to my convention. She texting these. She give me a commission. Only time he could get at me is my mentions. Buy for it, get it tailored, I know her dimension. She's so in love with CC, it's all over her wish.
And a glimpse inside the locker room. Players' final. So a look at our starters for the Knicks. Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Malik Monk. Then it's Jalen Brunson. And it's Hero into the two-guard spot. And for Golden State, Moody is out there with Jimmy Butler. Then it's Curry. Then there's Jahlil Okafor, and it's Fox in at the point. Greg, we're sure to see a lot of quality basketball here tonight, given the veteran talent on both sides.
Yeah, tremendously high IQs from both teams, so expect a clean game. And some of these players have been through it all in this league.
Nice fake there to create the shot, but it's no good. So for New York, their last game, a win against the Nuggets. Here's Brunson. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Well, I caught up with Coach Steve Kerr, who talked about facing a point guard like Jalen Brunson, and he told me Jalen's got a great sense for angles and knows how to attack if anyone's out of position. You have to stay disciplined on defense. Of course, Brunson will be the focus of their attention tonight. Back to you.
Thank you, David.
Well, the handles lost the defender, and the rest was all Jalen.
It's Curry outside. Karl Anthony Towns with the rebound. And the Knicks with possession. Down low. Out to the right wing. Pass to Larson from past the arc. Here's Monk. Here's Towns. They shoot again. He takes it up and lays it in.
How about the work ethic there of Towns? He's great at positioning himself on the glass and just outworking the opponent.
Next foul, Hero. First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Okafor. Pass to Moody. Another shot, and it's good on the way up.
He takes care of salvaging that possession for the offense by getting on the offensive glass.
Now the pass to Larson. Left side, Hero. Trying to find Towns. Gets it to him. He kicks to Monk. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
And he's an explosive guard who isn't afraid to test the defense. Heads up play there from Monk.
It seems likely that the Warriors' title run under Steph Curry, Brent, is probably come to a close.
I'm not going to count Steph Curry out quite yet, Kevin, but you know they have added some quality youngsters. They're trying to grow that group. How fast can they bring those kids along to championship caliber players? That's the big question. They're going to win their share of games.
And Towns gets it to go.
And how about the agility of Towns? Cutting with purpose there after setting the screen. Great display of his basketball IQ.
Now, here's Moody. They double-team Curry. Outside, Fox. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. You know, Brent, De'Aaron Fox. I mean, how do you cover him?
Well, Kevin, the first thing I do is ask for help. I keep my other defenders aware that I'm not going to slow this guy down at any point. So try to get him to his offhand, which is his right hand, and then make sure that he's taking more shots and not being in transition, because that's where De'Aaron Fox is at his best.
Now here's Towns. Following the shot by Drew Holiday. Good, and the assist goes to Towns.
Boy, does that help. When Drew Holiday's connecting from the three-point line, it opens up so much of the floor.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. Last game matched up with the Magic. Tough loss there.
Hey, they had their opportunities, but let's face it, they choked from the line. Hard to win that way on the road.
And you cannot afford to do that. When you're in an opponent's building, you got to knock down free throws. That cost them.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Santos has checked in, and it's Brandon Pajemski in for De'Aaron Fox. Finney Smith passes to Towns, and he banks in the layup. Towns has got 6.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Burks against Milton. Pass to Pajemski. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Okafor against Towns. The shot will not fall. Excellent D there from Okafor. Bolden passes to Santos, and it's in there.
And really just unselfish basketball on the interior. That's the kind of pass a coach loves to see.
Now the Warriors moving it up. Here's Pajemski. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. New York leading by 3. Right side Holiday. Back to Towns. Outside Holiday. 6 to shoot. To the right side. Here's Larson. No good with the triple. Golden State's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Got a piece of it. And he goes in for the dunk.
And a long windup and strong follow through on the one-hand jam.
Yeah, he's not going to mess that one up. Here's Milton. The Warriors pull it in. They beat the Knicks during their last encounter in New York.
And that last one came right down to the wire. The difference for me being the impact they got from their bench.
Yeah, without the scoring they got from that second unit, that is not a game they would have won. They needed every one of those points that they got off the bench.
The 3 They get the rebound, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It's on Jaleel Okafor.
And nice intensity from Towns in the paint. Doesn't back off and takes that shot while being fouled.
And Towns drops them both.
Makes it pretty tough on the defense. Who you're going to pick to send to the free throw line. And he's hitting the free throws right now. Form looks good.
First personal foul. 3rd team foul. Checking in for the Knicks, Malik Monk.
Now here's Burks. He's tightly guarded. And that one is hammered home.
Just so fast. I mean, it's like trying to stop a train when he's coming in for the slam.
Finney Smith. It's been all about Karl Anthony Towns for the Knicks. Between his points and his rebound.
14, the Knicks, 15. Fans, give it up for your
And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And what stands out to you from New York in this one?
Well, pounding the boards is one way to gain an advantage. They simply owned the glass in that first.
Well, if you get physical out there, you can control the glass, and that helps you to control the pace of the game.
We've got Butler, De'Aaron Fox out there with Curry. Then there's Moody, and it's Santos in at the 4 spot. That's the group for the Golden State Warriors to start the second quarter.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. De'Aaron Fox stays in attack mode. He says people don't want to guard somebody that's going to attack them on every possession. Can't get that break. Can't take any plays off. His speed, Kevin, that is a lot to deal with all game long.
A ton, David, to deal with, no question. The 8th thanks.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Fox, no good. New York leading by 4. Passes it to Larson. There's the triple. And Santos pulls it down. Pass to Larson. Out to Brunson. Pretty bucket inside by Brunson.
And mixing it up down low, Brunson, not the tallest guy on the floor, but he can finish around the basket.
Curry outside, and he's good on the 3 ball. Curry's got himself on the board with 3 there.
And how about the terrific use of the crossover there to just throw the defender off balance.
Monk outside, and stolen by Butler. And now the fast break, Fox with the ball, and it's Fox with the jam.
He gets so quick there in transition, does a good job of reading, and a nice finish.
And for De'Aaron Fox, his 3-point shooting, Greg, has come a long way.
In his rookie season, he only shot 30% on 2 attempts per game. But his volume and efficiency have both gone way up. And it's made him much more dangerous offensively.
Timeout called the Warriors. Here we are, Greg, looking at early